I don't know of any Latvian players on Manchester City, so I'm not sure who the Latvian Goat is. Any help? This one is called the 4-2-3-1 Latvian Goat. Yes, we are testing another 4-2-3-1. We'll see how it works with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. But the creator did test this with Manchester City as usual. You know my feelings on that. But they got them to 108 points in the league. That is insane. Out of a possible 114, I believe. 114 goal differential here, 35 wins. They did a fantastic job. Holland only getting 64 goals, though, in all total. But we'll see what it does with our three teams. Let's just go over there and see how they did in the Premier League. Well, not quite near the 114 points that Manchester City got, but Liverpool in second place with 83. 99 goals is pretty nice. That's not too far off the 114 that the tester got, but Aston Villa in fourth, 71 points, 88 goals. It's about average so far. Pretty high on the attacking side, though. Liverpool having a fantastic run up to the FA Cup semi-finals where they lose out to Arsenal, but Carabao Cup final in penalties against Aston Villa, they win their trophy. But all the way through to the Europa League final, 3-0 win over Atalanta. That's two. So all in all, not a bad season. 2 trophies, a runner-up, knocked out in the semis. I would say that's pretty good. Squad-wise, though, they don't have a lot of green like you'd normally expect. But 36 goals for Nunez is absolutely crazy. 22 for Salah, very well done. 21 assists for Robertson is also pretty nice. Trent with 16, and average rating Salah with a 7.36. Switching over to Aston Villa, unfortunately, Liverpool being their demise both times. FA Cup 4th round, 0-1 to Liverpool, and then the Carabao Cup final we already saw in penalties. But a pretty nice run all the way to the Conference League final, 3-1 win over Fiorentina. There's your trophy. Overall, I wouldn't say the greatest season from Aston Villa, but definitely not bad. I mean, a little bit lower than average in the Premier League, but winners of the Conference League, runners-up at the Carabao Cup, not too shabby. And not too far off from the level of green that Liverpool had, but 46 goals for Ollie Watkins is insane. 22 for Diaby, 17 assists for Luis, 15 for Matty Cash. Average rating, you get Ollie Watkins with a 7.29. That is crazy right there, that 46 goals. Data Hub, same thing we've always seen, very attacking through and through with Liverpool. Defensively, tackling percentage is a little bit down this time around. But everything else is somewhat normal. 2.61 goals per game, 1.05 conceded, 0.83 XG against. That conceded mark is a little high. And Aston Villa is showing not a lot of difference there. Goals is a little bit down, but look, the tackling percentage is down. Some of this XGA per game is down a little bit, but goals per game, 2.32 is not too bad. I mean, it's not great compared to what they usually get. 1.37 conceded is a little higher. 1.32 XG against is a little higher too. Premier League stats, Liverpool in second though with 2.18 points per game, Aston Villa with 1.87 in fourth. Most goals, Liverpool with 99, tops of the league, Aston Villa in second with 88, but only one more than Tottenham. Fewer shots against, Liverpool in second with 272, Aston Villa all the way down in eighth with 355. Most possession, Liverpool with 54%, Aston Villa with 53. Most dribbles made, Liverpool making the list at 620, and most shots for Liverpool in first with 651, 627 for Aston Villa. But now jumping to our championship side of Ipswich Town, how did they do? Really well. 117 points, 128 goals. That is pretty nice. And they did fairly well in the domestic cups as well. Carabao Cup quarterfinals, they lost out 1-2 to Southampton, and the quarterfinals of the FA Cup 2-4 to Norwich. Extra time win though over Manchester United, that is pretty nice. And a Carabao Cup 4th round win over them as well. Dang. So overall, this is a fantastic tactic for Ipswich Town. Tops of the league by a handy margin by 20 points. That is crazy. Knocked out in the FA Cup in the quarters and the Carabao Cup as well, but beating Manchester United along the way. Gotta love it. Squad-wise, I mean, they're about the same amount of green. 24 goals for Hurst. Not the highest we've seen, but a pretty nice job. 22 for Chaplin. Assists 15 for Leif Davis. An average rating, Leif Davis gets a 7.33. Championship stats, 2.54 points per game for Ipswich Town in first. Most goals with 128, well above 105 with Hull. Fewer shots against, second place 328. Most possession in seventh with 54%. Most dribbles in seventh with 744. And most shots for in first with 784, well above Liverpool. So the tactic itself, yes, this is another 4-2-3-1. We are doing a lot of them just because these are what I'm finding apparently. But fullbacks in attack on the left and the right, ball-playing defenders and defend in the central spots, a DM in support next to a roaming playmaker in support, inverted wingback on the left in support, and inside forward in the right in support, an attacking midfielder in attack in the central spot, with an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking with his narrow, approach play, pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, and step up more. So overall, how did it do for our three teams? Not too bad. I mean, attacking wise, this is through and through. 128 goals is crazy. 117 points is fantastic. If you took it to all of this yourself, you might be able to do a little bit better. You do have 6 draws and 3 losses that you can draw from with more points. But overall, I would take this season any day of the week. And then Liverpool and Aston Villa, I won't say they did too badly. Points-wise, they did about average or a little bit below average, but attacking side, 99 goals, 88 goals is fantastic for both the teams. So, I mean, you got to shore up the back line a little bit better. I think this tactic is definitely geared for more of the all-out rock and roll attack side, and that's what you get. I mean, second place, fourth place, not too bad. You got some trophies in there. You got some runners up. So overall, I mean, they are playing head-to-head. Don't forget about that. But overall, I think this is definitely one to take a look at. That's it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.